What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So I was talking with some other folks in that are reviewing. One of them did manage to find it pretty sneaky. So back here, we're at the very, very start. So you may remember me dropping down and going that way. You would run past this and then run past this guy. And after him, we get up to our this thing, the rocks. So first boulder goes, second boulder goes, and then after that second boulder, you can actually safely drop on down. And look at that, brings us right to the chest. So I already grabbed the chest, grabbed it, ended up grabbing the upgrade for it. Oh no. Chase me and die. I've been also spending more time kind of messing around with the dual blades. They are pretty disgusting from what I've been able to test. So just to kind of go through the current build. So this is still, this is just standard, you know, keeping this tree. We got that and that now. And then going over to the dual blade tree. So drop the thing for sudden strike. I just don't particularly like sudden strike that much compared to some other moves. Out of the various moves I did like, Blade Master certainly seemed like one of the stronger choices. It's good. It's very, very good. So liking that a lot. The big thing is it's just make sure it attacks faster. And then on top of that, we had a ton of restoration that's coming in with it, and then an increased buff. So it synergizes very well because later on we get some stuff here, like 4th, 5th, and 6th attacks can clash. So the idea is we're just like speed attacking and clashing on everything. As for the others, Blade Dance it's pretty nice, but I mean at a 3 cost, it's kind of expensive. You know, it gets clashed during the whole duration of it, and you can do paralysis build up, which is cool, but it's a 3 drop. The other one over here is Shadow Lunge. I do see some niche potential for this because it's 1, and you can upgrade it to go 3, so you could just do like consecutive stabs, so maybe a like consecutive attack stab oriented build. But I don't think there's going to be many enemies where I could just consecutively do that over and over again. So passed on that one, and then the last one, Whirling Fury. This one I considered because going up to here where Whirling Flurry gains Clash, and then on top of that, used in quick succession to increase your resilience. It kind of had like a spin to win Neo type thing, but I'm not sure if we're gonna have the poise to really pull that off. So ultimately I ended up just sticking with Blade Master. As for the particular weapons we're working with, Bitter Severance is just really good. I was playing more with this. Basically you go forward and then you snip and you you cut them with the scissors, which is kind of cool. And then over here on Twin Bandits, with this one, we have a block type setup, and then there is a perk that I did pick up specifically for those, Steel Edge. Successfully deflecting with Twin Bandits. Block causes the enemy to expose their vulnerability. And to be honest, you know, I think it's just simply a case of that's too valuable to not have. You know, the block, there were some unique cases where it became like clutch for me, and so I wanted to have access to that block. Otherwise, we just loaded up on our refugee camp or Ribbon Temple. Loaded up on agility as much as we could, agility, endurance, vitality. But this might actually be more busted than Longsword. I mean, it's hard to really say until we're in like a boss fight, but the early experiments I've done would suggest that this much clash baked into a weapon is insane. Like, we just keep attacking and ignore whatever our opponents are doing. You need help, buddy? I'm here to talk to you. Can I reach him now? It looks almost like I could get over to him. No, there's the rock still there. Hey, do you need help? How do I get over there and help you, little guy? Our moveset too is for this. So we go boom, 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 boom. And then if we dash in, we go into 5 and 6, so we can like a dash, and then immediately get the flash properties. You're injured, but I still don't know how to talk to you. It almost looks like I could come there from another path.
About Commander Hong, I owe you for cleaning up that situation. Word of what you did in Cloudspire must have reached those rebel dogs by now. I just received the news that Liu Wenshu and his men butchered the Taoist priest. I'm no fighter, but you've got a noble heart. If you're up for it, check out Zhenwu Temple. But
resurrection at the hands of a mere tailor. That Huang Jin wretch deserved his fate. It was he who plotted most of Snowfall's horrors. May your wayward souls find peace. Though I've learned many of the uses of Red Mercury, I once heard my brothers at Zhenwu Temple speak of but the rebels have now desecrated. Should you venture to Zhenwu Temple, retrieve for me some script.
Everybody in the refugee camp got something to say.
Hola.
Hey, you've been to the shaft, and still you lived. Someone once let slip that it was full of treasure. Pah. Well, I figured I'd see about that. Yet its mirror traps nearly had my head.
I was debating on that. It wouldn't be that hard to do the 3 discipline. Wait, Brilliant Red. You sell Brilliant Red now? Hang on. Am I on to Brilliant Red? Might be. No, I'm on to Radiant Red. Okay. I guess if I wanted to level up 2 separate trees, though, that would be really good.
What treasures do you have for me to... Oh, this shoe silk. Rare to find in Worship's Rise. Ah, Master Fang used to be a merchant at Cloud. I heard his daughter, the Madam of Snowfall Palace, is dangerous. I fear poor Fangling's fate was sealed the moment she stepped into those walls.
Fangling's wedding dress. Decent feathering, very good against blight. Run around in Fangling's panties.
If you've got more.
Is the little boy over here still? No, I did tell him about a boat. There was one more person I thought to talk to. I saw 4. Yeah, there's like, I don't know who they are. 2 more people that are clearly in the refugee camp somewhere.
The temple, but now...
I'm not seeing them anywhere. Maybe they're up ahead? I don't know. Like on one hand, it's really nice that they're informing me like, hey, some NPCs over here for you. On the other, I've never seen them around here. So I'm just like, where in the camp are they? I feel like I've done a pretty good job of scoping down people and their locations, but these two, did I do this? I don't know if I ever did this. No, it's just a shortcut for later, probably from inside Zenwu. Just in case, let me run back to where Whiteherd General was and see if people are over there. Yeah, I don't know. This is the only other place I could think of that's like adjacent to a refugee camp. I guess we'll just continue on. They might be somewhere in the palace proper. I'll just find them as I progress. Oh, they could be back over. No, that would be a different teleport. Is this the fastest way? Yeah, I think it is. We took a pretty substantial break, so I'm like, I don't remember where we are supposed to go again. That just loops me back to where I was. So is there some... Oh. Be up and around. Yep. I did have to change my tempering. It's a tempering poise break. Extra break, whatever it's called. Just couldn't do flame on these. Buff is still rolling. That's very nice. get scissored. Now, in a different context, that would be very sexual. Blood of Cheng Hung. Why is it? It's worth 8,000. Really nothing else down here? I didn't see another path though. It does some crazy damage though. The blades just shredded 2 of those things. See some goodies. Okay, so you probably could have, you come this way, you drop, you get that, then you plunge one. Wonder where we go next though. No. We killed 2 guys over here. I gotta be missing something. There's a path forward that I'm not seeing. Is it just going upstairs? Yeah, it is. Way over to him. You little shit. You know, come inside. Come inside. At the very least, come over here so that I'm not dealing with that other ass. No, did you? These things are so fucking cheeky, dude. Just straight spamming bullshit. Now I know what it feels like when I used to invade people in Demon Souls and just blow magic all over the place, and they just desperately tried to kill me during it. Actually, hold up, because that's corruption, and corruption I think falls, I don't know if corruption's magic. Is it magic, or because this says feathering type, corruption build up at fireballs. but before it qualified as magic. The damage deals feathering damage. So when we were fighting that one boss, the specific damage type that was being done was magic. That's what mitigated out the shit. Man, Flash is busted. Oh, you know what? Do I have, if I can drop down. Trying to see if there's, if I could drop. No, yeah. I was thinking of dropping down there. Probably drop down one level. I don't think I meant to get to him from this way. Take the leap forward. Oh, where's it at? No! Fuck me, dude. Oh, I was going so far and I didn't look before I leapt. They always tell you to look before you leap. I mean, all things considered, it's really not bad to get back there. Now that I know the route, this is actually like it's a minute run with minimal enemies, really. Though I have this growing feeling that I think there's going to be some, like, trickery with manipulating these various levers to, like, get the treasure that's over here. You know, it reminds me a lot of Neo. Thinking about that one thing in Neo where you need to, like, rotate the various bridges. Sorry, buddy. Not interested in you. Oh, is this the, yeah, I know where we're at. It's the main shaft. Cool, cool, cool. There's a goodie. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get that real fast. Then we'll go to the shrine and we'll wrap up. Radiant red. I think that's the thing I have enough to upgrade. Yeah, you. Why are you like this? Okay, big shortcut. So we're going to wrap things up here. Obviously, we are shifting our focus back to Zhenwu for the time being. Just before we close out, let's see. Beautiful. More damage. So yeah, wrapping things up here. I'll catch y'all soon with more.